Gang, my system's doing it again. I don't know what's going on. I know you can hear me, but I can't hear a thing. Pretty frustrating. I guess I'm going to have to do a full reboot once again. I really apologize. I thought we had this in good order. I go downstairs, come back up, wonder why there's no music anymore. And there you go. Trying one thing, and then we will, if you see me go offline, it's just to get that fixed. I know you have me in music. I have nothing. Literally nothing. Wait, never mind. Now it's finally working. I tried one last thing and boom, there you go. All right. Don't mind me. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. No, I pressed the on button, Minerva. And there you go. All right, gang. We ain't wasting no time.
Let's go while we're young.
You ain't kidding. Let's do it.
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Well, son of a bitch.
It is Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, realizing I didn't have the green screen right where I needed it, so I got that fixed last second. How are you, gang? It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. It is the home of the eMLB universe, and it is time for more playoff baseball postseason play, and now officially in full effect as we get ready to do the division series. So, I'm Commish LB. Everybody calls me the Commish. My friends will call me LB. Occasional people will call me things with four-letter words, but around here, please don't do it. We ask you to be kind, rewind, professional dad mode in effect. In other words, if you act like any of my kids, I'm going to treat you as such, and let's not do that. All right? Keep it simple, or else face the wrath of the pain-in-the-ass duck in the background.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Yeah, him. Hey, gang, good to have you. Thanks for being here. It's time to do that eMLB thing, and we've got the division series. We've got 8 teams ready to compete here tonight. Here's how we're doing things. We're going to do things in Sportsnet format, which means to you, we're going to play the games in Quick Sim format. We'll go in if games are close. We'll look more closely. No management of games. Management of games will only be available if we have game 5s. And depending upon how many game 5s we have determines how we'll do this tomorrow. So tomorrow is intended to be, well, let's put it this way. Tomorrow is intended in case there is one game 5 left. If we have multiple game 5s, it kind of demeans the value of it because we can't give them all the attention we want. So I'll do this. If the GMs are here and defer to saying, play my game tonight, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll be happy to do tomorrow. Although if I could avoid it, I'd like to. Get the idea of trying not to stream every day this week if I don't have to. But we will figure it out together. But tomorrow is being left open as a placeholder for any pivotal sudden death match that we might have tomorrow. And it would make sense to watch that game. But we'll see soon enough. All right, so let's look at the 4 series. We'll start in the American League. Astros taking on the Angels. It is terrible that somebody in this division's gonna, or in this particular series, is gonna have to go home. Period. Astros, Angels, 2 best teams in the American League. 106 wins for the Astros, 100 wins for the Angels. Angels still had to do the 1-game play-in order to get to this particular point of being able to face the Astros in a best of 5. Astros won 106 games, won 11 of 19 against the Angels this season, and probably best team in the league. Second best in runs scored, first best in not allowing runs, whereas the Angels, yeah, they can score well. They finished right behind the Astros, 6 runs less on the year, but many more runs allowed. So, I don't know. Well, it just outright stinks that this isn't kind of a World Series in itself, because both of these teams deserve to get that far with the regular seasons they had. But one's going home, and one will play up. We'll see. Cleveland, Baltimore. Now, this was a lopsided affair during the regular season, but can looks be deceiving? Perhaps. Indians only won 1 game in 7 attempts against the Orioles this year. But the Orioles have been kind of different. You know what I mean? A lot of trades. A lot of question on whether or not that affected the chemistry. So, what kind of series will this one be? You've got the Indians, good offense, but the Orioles, who were 4th in the American League, were about 40 runs better during the season. The Orioles were weaker on the pitching side, but they were better again, or the Indians were better. So, how's this one go? I don't know. Again, every team that's here deserves to be. They earned their shot. But should these two teams be facing off against the other two? Probably fairer, but gives one of them an opportunity for hope to make the World Series, doesn't it? We'll see. We'll see. That's the magic of baseball in itself. Padres Giants, another series that was impressive. Padres with 104 wins against 58 losses. Now, keep this in mind. The Padres played the Giants 19 times. The Padres lost against the Giants 13 times. That means they only lost 45 games against other teams, not named San Francisco. Does that give, despite the Padres being the best team? Does that give them the tactical advantage? Maybe. Maybe not. Danny's trying to bet on series and he doesn't know if I even allowed it. Hadn't even thought that far, to be honest with you. Talk about that in a second. So Giants coming into this one, not known for their offense, but definitely known for their pitching. Meanwhile, the Padres, it's exactly what they bring too. They were the top team in runs against, 613 runs allowed, 627 for the Giants. So a lot of pitching potential in this one, but the offense is clearly San Diego's when it comes to things in the end. Just a lot of talent top to bottom on this organization, from the Kims to Fernando Tatis, Ramon Reyes, and of course, that other dude.
Leroy Dragons!
Yeah, Leroy. Final series. Phillies taking on the Cubs. This one was pretty even throughout the year. Cubs edging out the Phillies 4 games out of 7. Again, one of the most potent offenses out there. Got Danny Smith Jr., Jackie Roberts, Danny White, Ken Herbeck Jr., Daniel Cabrera, among many others. But it's the pitching that could be the question mark. It's not there where it's not terrible. It's average. But it's most likely one of the most potent offenses against Philly, who Philly scored 200 less runs during the season. Not one of the Best offense in baseball. By the way, I'm going with the blueberry ale tonight. I guess I'm just wanting to have some fruit. So, cheers, guys. Very blueberry. Know what I mean? So, here's your playoff treat coming to the World Series. Again, Astros will take on the Angels. Indians will take on the Orioles. What's the brand again? Well, I'll gladly tell you, although the green screen don't like it. It's Miss V's Blueberry Ale from the Moat Mountain Brewing Company. You can check it at moatmountain.com. And please, recycle this can. So, Miss V's Blueberry Ale from Moat Mountain. 90 pounds of blueberries in every batch, and I threw a few extra in there. We'll watch them swim. Look, they're swimming. Look, whee! They're happy little blueberries. Happy little drunken stupors. And tasty, too. All right, so again, Astros, Angels, Indians, Orioles. Then you got the Padres, Giants, and finally the Phillies taking on the Cubs. We will get this thing going. Yeah, it was kind of like a lava lamp now that you put it that way. Tasty lava lamp, though. Don't recommend eating from your lava lamps if you have one at home. Just saying. We are not held liable for anybody who attempts to try to do that just because they saw my blueberries drowning in beer. All right. Division Series. So here's how we're doing things. If you're here, you can decide if you want to make any changes to your lineup. So we'll start with the afternoon game. Cleveland taking on Baltimore. So Brendan, as well as Sadier, if you are both here, time for you to decide if you have any adjustments that you want to make to your lineups. We'll look at Cleveland first. Let me remove myself from the screen so you can see a little better. Gorgo's saying, I love Lamp. Sadier, do you have any adjustments you would like to make here, sir? Well, I saw let's go, so I assume that means good to go. Or was that just you and Brendan doing a war cry? No changes. All right, over to Baltimore. Sorry, I missed the nut. Thank you. Brendan, any adjustments you wish to make here with Martin Bradford on the hill for this first one? This would be a heck of a game. Good to go, he says. All right, so here's how we're going to do it. Game one ready to go. Let's get right into it. Maybe. There we go. Yeesh. What the? That was a pretty violent transition over, to be honest with you. So as we get this game underway, we're going to quick sim throughout this one. And if this game gets more of interest, we will come in a little closer. So we'll start it off. Ethan Knight on the hill. He was 11-12 on the year, 159 strikeouts and 192 innings of work. Struggled at home. He was 5-4 with an ERA pushing near 6. That ain't good. All right. Starts off 2 hits for the Tribe, but nothing doing further, so no score. Bottom of the first, Martin Bradford, successful rookie year, 12-6, 333 ERA to his credit, and 186 strikeouts. He draws the game 1 start. Night fever, night fever. Working on the night moves. All right. Do a little Bob Seger. No score here heading into the top of the second. Let's continue on. 1-0 Cleveland. How do they do it? Had a solo home run from John Cotton into right center field. So John Cotton, the difference in this one so far. Now go bottom of the second. You're hearing Knight Rider's theme playing in your head. Yes. Very fair. Guys can bet, but there's... I didn't decide on any betting. So for tonight, since I was not prepared, we're foregoing the betting. How rude, Kamish. Unsub, unfollow. I'm betting 11? Maybe. I'm betting on blueberries right now. Still 1-0 to the third. Bottom of the third. Cleveland 105, huh? That sounds like a bet that's going to work real quick.
Any of this getting through to you, son?
Oh, okay. Number of blueberries I'll be eating on the stream. That's what people are betting. I think I'm up to 6 so far. 1-0 still for the Tribe. Now 1-1. How did the Orioles respond? It's a double to Nick Spence. Andrew Vaughn flew out, a fly out from, let's see. Runner from third tags up. Oh, Will Smith got to third. He reached on an error. So runners at second and third. Andrew Vaughn flies out on a pop-out. Trevin Newton will get a sac fly to score Will Smith to make it 1-1. Halfway through the game, 1-1 still. Oh, you know what I need to remember to do? Thank God I remembered it now. Gotta switch everything to AI. Otherwise, yikes. I get too far in this game, we'll wonder why the guys have 180 pitches thrown. 2-1 now. Solo home run, Francisco Lindor on a 1-0 count. To the 7th we go. A Knight still out there with a Bill Doran special. Nah, Billy actually will say this is fine. Stays 2-1. New pitcher. Martin Bradford's day is done. Joe Suelflo comes in. He was 3-9 throughout the year. He's got 3 lefties coming up. Lee, Zimmers, and Bradfield. 4-2. Orioles break out for 3 there. How do they do it? Solo homer. Oh, wait. What? It won't let me go any further. How did they do it? There we go. That was weird. All right. So a single to Khalil Lee, a double for Ornelas. Gets runners at second and third. Then a bases loaded situation as Enrique Bradfield walks. And it's Ryan McKenna, who loves lefties. He doubles, scoring 2. Bradfield got to third. Then Buster Bluth with a sac fly will score the 3rd run as Enrique Bradfield came in. So that's how we get to 4-2 here Franklin Colomb is now coming in to relieve Ethan Knight with a 4-2 lead. Can they hold it? Stays 4-2. In comes the deranged one, Zach Hughes. Between both New York and Cleveland, he had a 2.83 ERA. He had 18 decisions, too. He went 10-8, and he had 18 saves to his credit. Stays 4-2. We're now going to go per at bat. It is the top of the ninth. Franklin Colomb is still out there on 12 pitches. He's got Don Erickson, Forrest Heitert, and John Cotton due up. Start with a 1-0 to Erickson. Grounds it to third where Bluth is waiting. He will throw to first. 1 out. Now to Forrest Heitert, 0 for 3 tonight after a pretty decent season, hitting .308 with 18 home runs. First pitch he sees, gets jammed, and will lift it to center field. I believe that's Ray Ornelas waiting. Nope, Ricky Bradfield, my bad. Bradfield makes the catch. 2 outs. John Cotton had a home run back in the second. Trying to keep this one going. A 1-1 count. Hard shot to second, but ranging well over anyone but Madrano. Hey, he makes the play. Side is retired. Orioles will win game 1 by a 4-2 score. Looking at this one. 6 hits for the Tribe today. 2 for Francisco Lindor, including a home run in the 6th inning, a solo shot. John Cotton also with a solo shot. That is how both runs were scored by Cleveland today. The Orioles, though, meanwhile, 2 for 4 for Nick Spence. Sorry. 2 for 3 for Ryan McKenna. Not bad from the number 9 spot. He loves those lefties, and he tagged it well as he gets a 2-run double that opened up the game. Ethan Knight goes 7 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4. Martin Bradford played great. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run allowed. It was unearned. He walked 1 and struck out 9. So a heck of a performance by Martin Bradford, just on the losing end, as Ethan Knight will outduel him in this one to win by a 4-2 score. Pulling some quick information up. This is Knight's second postseason. He's now 4-0 lifetime in the postseason, continuing from his first postseason appearance last season. All right, so 1 game in the books. Shoot. And the other game played because I forgot to disable the universe. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, Ben. That is my fault. But the Astros will win that one 9-4. Knew I forgot something.
Dirty Turkish architect, flattened Morton, Philip Bucket Martin, Perkaluma, Wagon Fries, Wagon Floating Back, Car, and that Cataback, Brackalano.
All together, Tom. You are more than welcome to say.
You idiot.
Yep. Just for that, you should win your next duel. There you go. You won your next duel. Apparently too many blueberries. You know what blueberries make you do? They make you lose your mind. Yep. Blueberries might be spiked, gang. We'll find out. All right, so sorry for that. Astros again, let's take a peek on it. Mike Trout hit his second home run on the season, remembering that he did play in the wild card game. Louis Ramos also with his second home run of the postseason. Johnny Roca had a couple of doubles today and 1 RBI. Tomoya Mori also with 2 base hits as well for him. For the Astros, 3 for 5 day for Grayson Rowan. He had 2 RBI. Seiya Suzuki getting his first taste of postseason. He gets his first home run. It was a solo shot in the 4th inning off of Jeremy Frank. Carlos Correa, I am Groot. He got a home run also in the 4th. Not back-to-back, as Yadier Alvarez was in between them. Violet turned violent, so, yes. She's blowing up like a balloon! Like a blueberry. Always happens with the blueberries. That's sad if I'm going to turn into Violet Beauregard because I'm not chewing gum, chat. But, again, Yadier Alvarez was 1 for 5. He had a 3-run homer in the 8th inning to help put this one away as it was 6-4 at that point. Well, I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about these ticket things of Wonkas, I laid off the gum and switched to blueberries instead. But you can't do that, you know, with the blueberry. Doesn't have the same elasticity. Anyway, Jeremy Frank, 3 2/3 innings of work. He gave up 4 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 4 and struck out 1. Half of his home runs left the park. That was Seiya Suzuki and I Am Groot. Meanwhile, David Elvis didn't do much better. He left after 4 2/3, gave up 8 hits, 4 earned runs. Forrest Whitley came in as a mid-inning replacement. He goes 2 1/3, perfect, striking out 3 to get his first win on the season. Dalbert Siri, 2 scoreless innings himself, striking out 3 to also get his, first save on the postseason. All right, so let's quick sim this, and I will immediately remember to disable the network right away. Whoopsie. All right, turning off my email before I get any late emails tonight. All right, gang, so we've got 4 games to watch today. We'll continue in the American League for starters, and we'll return back to Oriole Park at Camden Yards, as that is the 1 o'clock game. So we'll go in chronological order time-wise on these games, starting here and immediately going here and disabling the BNN. All right, this go around. Any adjustments this go around, Sadier? I'll do it like this, and I'll remember to change it before I start to do any of the play. Boss battle. Sadier, do you have any adjustments for game 2 that you wish to make? Okay. All right. Well, then we'll have to default. Let me double check. We'll confirm he's not here right this moment. So we'll move on to Baltimore. Yeah, that I remember he does get out of work at 7. I just wasn't sure if he was home yet because he's been able to get home in time to do this, but no worries. No changes on your end, so we'll go to game 2. Quinn Priester getting the ball here as you get the preview again. Quinn Priester against Whip Sentner. Let's get this one underway. All right, before we continue, switch everything back to AI and get her going. No score as we head to the second. To the third we go, no score. Fourth inning, 5 hits for Cleveland, but that's all they'll get. One nothing. Tribe get 3 hits in that one, but how do they get the run? Francisco Lindor started with a single. Aaron Judge struck out. Don Erickson got a single, getting Lindor over to third. Runners at first and third. You had a ground out to third, keeping the runner there. Don Erickson did get to second, though. John Cotton, second straight game. He's a factor in some way. He gets a single, scoring Lindor to now give us a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the fifth we go. Still 1-0. Ben Bowden, the left-hander, coming in. Another successful season for Bowden. His ERA this season was more than a run lower than his career average. 2-0. Tribe. In this one, Ethan Long singles with 1 out. A base on balls for Eric Farrell, gets 2 on with 1 out. Ground out will get the runner over at first. So Long and Farrell get to second and third. A wild pitch scores Long to make it 2-0. Now 2-1, bottom of the sixth. McKenna flew out. Buster Bluth had a double. Will Smith will single and score. Bluth RBI single to Will Smith gets the Orioles on the board, now 2-1 to the seventh. Nick Margavicius comes in, and yikes. So let's see. Erickson single.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Broken Bones, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. So again, Don Erickson singled. Horace Heitert had a ground out. It's a fielder's choice, so he's at first. John Cotton again singles. Runners at first and second. Double for Bobby Gilliam, scores Heitert and Cotton as he scores all the way from first on that one. Welcome to the cast. Oh, I get it. Okay. I get it. Never mind. All right. I follow now. I'm a little slow sometimes. We'll blame the blueberries again. I just made the blueberries happier because I put the rest of the beer. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. I pour it too fast. She cannot take it. The blueberries are drowning. All right, so where were we? So Gilliam got the double, 2 runs scored there. Fly out for Brandon Dieters, your second out, but then a double for Ethan Long scores Bobby Gilliam. And then Eric Farrell reaches on an error in left field to score Long. Who's in left field? Ryan McKenna. 6-1 now as we go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch. Ty Webb, the quick version.
I was born.
There you go. All right. 6-3. Don't count the Orioles out yet. Base on balls for Shervin Newton. Single for Lee. Gets runners at first and third. Brainer Zimmers grounds out to second. Newton will score. Lee got to third after stealing a base. And then on a ground out, he will score. So there you go, 6-3 now to the eighth. Ryan Barucki now pitching. Stays 6-3. Joe Suelflo back out there. Stays 6-3. Franklin Kilome now pitching against Bobby Gilliam, Brandon Dieter, Ethan Long, bottom third of the order. Stays 6-3 as he got him out in order. Let's go live here to see how the inning finishes. Shervin Newton, 1 for 2 today. He'll wait on a 3-2 pitch. This is inside. It's ball 4. Leadoff runner aboard. Now Khalil Lee comes up. 2-0 pitch. That one's going to bounce around in the dirt, but good work by Forrest Heitert to block it. A 3-0 pitch is low. It's ball 4, 2 on, nobody out. Making sure, yeah, everything's set to AI. Okay. Making sure there's no screw-ups here. Ray Ornelas comes up as a pinch hitter. He's 1 for 1 from his one pinch hit yesterday. The 1-1. Lifted to right field. Coming in and making the catch, Aaron Judge. Nobody advances. We got one out. Enrique Bradfield now will take on closer Zach Hughes. First pitch from Hughes. Grounded over to third, a second for 1, but that is all they will get. Newton got to third on the play. We got 2 outs. And Ryan McKenna on a 3-2. To right field. Judge barely moves around. He'll make the catch. And it is a final score. 3-2. I just got a weird message. Hold on a sec. All right, I got confused. I just got a message with a picture I took. Weird. But anyway, series now tied at 1. 13 hits on the day for the Indians. You got Don Erickson getting 3 hits on the day. John Cotton continuing to play well in this postseason. He's 3 for 5 as well. He had an RBI. Bobby Gilliam was 2 for 5 with 2 doubles on the day. It might be a picture I took from the future. Oh boy. Okay. I'll read that later. Just figured it out. It's from a friend I don't talk to very often, but they're offering something for my kid. Anyway. Where else? Ethan Long was 3 for 5 as well. He had 5 total bases on the day. For Baltimore, he had 6 hits. Everybody who got a hit just got 1. Let's see. Will Smith was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Brainer Zimmers 1 for 3 with an RBI. And that's it. Enrique Bradfield had a sac fly for his. Whip Sentner. 1 earned run allowed on 5 1/3 innings of work. My throat is trying to close up now. Sorry, guys. Walked 1, struck out 5, throwing 74 pitches to earn his first win on the year. Philip Hopfus, the German, gave up 2 earned runs on an inning and a third. Was not memorable for him. Joe Suelflo looking better in game 2 than he did game 1. Inning and 2/3 with no runs allowed gets the ERA down to almost single digits. And Zach Hughes got 2/3 of an inning done to earn his first save. Quentin Priester, what do you say? 5 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 6, and he takes the loss. That's just outright unlucky. Ben Bowden comes in and gives up a run. Then Nick Margavicius allows 3 earned runs in 1 inning of work on 4 hits. The rest of the guys did their job. All right, Whip Sentner got the player of the game in that one. Now see, we got things as we want. So over to the National League now. I don't think Twins is here. I haven't seen Jake write in chat yet. And PBE is on, so... Any adjustments that you would like to make? Brian. Steve Farron is still with shoulder tendonitis here for 4 days. All right, unless the start changes something, well, we're not going to allow it. You're going to get what you want. We're like Burger King. Have it your way. Lucas Gordon. We got the start in this one. Yes, he cornered me in the locker room, kept yelling, "Whatever it takes!" I said, "No paycheck." And he walked away. Funny. All right, since Jake is not here, then he will get what he gets, get what he put in, and there you go. There you have it. Gordon 9-8 on the year. Rudy Randolph was 15-8. Kimbrel is too good. He should just let Kimbrel pitch. Well, we'll find out. On to the game we go. As I come back, wind is blowing out to right at this one at Wrigley Field. Hey, we don't see Wrigley very often, do we? Jake, why do you not want to manage games? Anyway. All right. Let's get to it. Get back on turning everything off. We'll get this one underway. Oh. Wow. Holy crap. What the heck happened here? Well, reached on an error first. Then Josh Brewster struck out swinging. Dante Haversham flew out, so you got 2 outs. All this happened with 2 outs. Brad O'Brien got a double, scoring Harper. Then Bobby Peluso got a double, scoring Brad O'Brien. Walk to Bobby Orr. Trevor Story walked, bases loaded. Luis Jose Garcia got a double. That scored 3 guys. All 3 scored. And you finish with Andrew Quinn, who struck out swinging. They went the entire order. How many players did the Ivy devour? Film at 11. Both teams are on AI control. See? AI. Aye. They are on I. Might have been on 20 pitches. Let's see. 34. And Rudy Randolph escapes. Doesn't even escape the first. Look, 5 runs, Not a lick of them earned. Meanwhile, Rudy Randolph is currently inside the showers. That's exactly what it sounds like out there. 5-0, bottom of the first. Marcos Eusebio now in. 7-0. Wow. Base on balls to Harper. Brad O'Brien, a 2-run homer. I'm sure it wasn't Kimbrel pitching. Although someone checked to see if the knuckleballer was like this to start off. Because maybe it was Kimbrel wearing the jersey. Who knows? All right. Bottom of the second. 7-0 still. Philadelphia Eagles up on the Bears by a touchdown here. Holy crap, they didn't score. Now they did. Kick the field goal. The Bears get back into this one. It's 7-3. Solo home run for Carson Kelly to start it off. Then you had 2 outs. Daniel Cabrera got a single. Danny Smith Jr. Danny Smith Jr. Yep. Yep, you know he did it. You know he did it. What the heck? What the heck? Where is it? There it is.
I came in like a rainbow.
Janet Jackson did that song, right? If you were here, then you know why I said that. Hey!
I want to ride shotgun in the new ride.
Coach Playa dropping 1,000 biddies. Man, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Let me write that down in case you didn't know. That gets you some boosts, sir. That's +2 to your player for boosts. Let me write that down and make sure I write Coach Playa so I don't accidentally give it to Crazy Coach by accident. That gets me steroids. What does that get you? That gets you steroids in the...
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
See, I have him. You're lucky you don't. He rides me constantly. So, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Appreciate that, and I'll catch back up with you on that. You'd fit in the front. I know you said you're 6'5". You would fit in the front on that pretty good. No, I'm not 6'5". I might have been 5'8" when I had hair. And trust me, I'm happy to be that height. I have a 5-foot mom and a 4'11 3/4" sister. Emphasis on the 3/4. Anyway, we're going to the 4th inning. Well, you might fit on the hood too, but I really don't want to dent the hood. It looks real pretty like. So, yeah, I showed Coach Player a picture of my 50th birthday present to myself. All right, top of the 4th, still 7-3 here in Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Phillies and the Cubs. 8-7. What the heck is going on around here? Single for Giancarlo Stanton. Then Danny White single, 2 on, 1 out. Carson Kelly with another hit. That's bases loaded. 2 outs now from Tank Espelin. Jackie Roberts a single, scoring 1. Everybody advances 90 feet. Daniel Cabrera, he got a walk. Everybody advances up. Danny Smith Jr.
I came in like a rainbow.
Sounds like Dionne Warwick. Anyway, Danny Smith Jr. took a walk on 4 pitches. Ball 4, ball 8.
Just a bit outside.
Pretty much. And then a single for Ken Herbeck scores another one. Yow. 5 runs and it's 8-7. And you notice Hebrew Hammer hasn't said anything since. It's now to the 5th inning, 8-7 in this shindig. Halfway through the game now, 8-7. Bottom of the 6th, we now go. Who predicted Philly in 105? 8-7, boss battle ensuing. Jump on in. Maybe we can wake up Fluffy, the three-headed dog from Harry Potter. 8-8 now as Philly gets one back. Who did it? It wasn't Bobby Orr, was it? Can't be. It's Dante Haversham with a solo home run for Dante on a 1-2 pitch of all things. Put it 384 feet into the stands out there. Don't know, I can't confirm if the ball got thrown back or not. Ted Padani now comes in, bottom of the 7th. 10-8 now. Denny Smith grounds out. Ken Herbeck grounded out, 2 outs, a walk. Those 2-out walks will kill you because Danny White got a 2-run homer thanks to giving him a chance. 10-8 now through 7 innings. Up, we missed our 7th inning stretch short edition style. There you go. That's all you get. Top of the 8th. Still 10-8. Carson Kelly's had a good day. 13-8. Hey, they. How we get those 3? Single for Carson Kelly again. Tank Espelin did a sack bunt. 1 out. A sack bunt that didn't work. He was safe. And a 3-run homer to Jackie freaking Roberts. Jackie Roberts is the real deal, gang. Wow. All right, so it's 13-8. Game is out of hand here. Watch them score like 7. Nope, they got 1, but it's a 13-9 final. Cubbies will win game 1. Yay, we did get Fluffy out. Huzzah. Yay for us for getting Fluffy. And see, Coach Playa, I'm having beer tonight. And if you didn't see, I'm having Miss B's Blueberry Ale. And I'm letting my blueberries, I put some extra blueberries in there, and they're just swimming happily. So, this was a real ball game, but that was probably a cardiac arrest. Yeah, I would say so. Looks like a Cubs mic drop. Might have been. All right, so in this one, 10 hits for the Phillies, 3 off the bat of Dante Haversham. Yes, happy blueberries for sure. They're very tasty after drowning in blueberry ale. So let's see. Dante Haversham, 3 for 5. He had a home run, a solo shot in the 7th. He had 2 RBI. Brad O'Brien had a home run earlier. He had a 2-run homer in the 2nd and had an additional RBI. He went 2 for 4 on the day with 3 runs batted in. And Louis Garcia, the shortstop, also had a bases loaded clearing single in the 1st. 2 for 4 on the day for him. For the Cubs, Jackie Roberts, 2 for 5. He had 4 runs batted in. Daniel Cabrera was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Danny Smith Jr., 1 for 4 with 3 RBI. Linda Ronstadt. Ken Herbeck Jr. was 3 for 5 with a couple runs batted in as well. And Danny White was 2 for 4, 2 RBI. Better baseball player than he was a football player. Can't forget Carson Kelly as well. Carson went 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, RBI. Pretty effective day for the catcher. For the pitching side, well, Lucas Gordon, 3 2/3, 8 hits, 8 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out. Why are you booing me? What did I do? I'm running on the gag that I didn't know who the frig did that song. I mixed my people up. Nothing beats the original version of that song by Ella Fitzgerald.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
You sure that's not Grace Vanderwall? Grace Slick? I don't know. All right. Tepedani takes the loss. 2/3 of an inning. He allowed a hit and 2 earned runs. Well, you can blame him. Everybody else had, gave up runs as well, too. So, anyway. All right. The original version of that song. Yeah, maybe it was Rosemary Clooney who did that one. Who are those people you're mentioning? Oh, come on. I know you're in your 40s. You know some of these people. Who you kidding? Rudy Randolph voted most likely to get shoved in a locker and not be blamed for anything because 5 runs were allowed while Rudy was on the mound, but not a stinking one was earned. 2/3 of an inning. He doesn't even get out of the first. Allows 3 hits, 2 walks. No earned runs. And thankfully, he doesn't have to be sad at all. Brent Honeywell earns the win. 2 innings. He allowed a run. He did strike out 4 to get credit. Right place, right time. I used to work at a grocery store, so I've heard all of the oldies. Also, I'm old. It could very well be a Barbra Streisand song. You never know. Minnie Mouse? Hold on. Minnie Mouse?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
No. Daisy Duck. Daisy Duck. All right. Betty, we're just gonna run off the rails with this one. To the National League, out west we go. It's time for the Giants and the Padres. I know Steve's at Legoland. Steve is at Legoland, so he can't get his votes on who he thinks did that song. Sounds like Prince to you, right? Yeah, he's at the Legoland in California, not in Florida. All right, so the Gents are here. Any adjustments from what you see here, Mr. Sean Paxler? I am almost a week away from turning. The big 5-0's right around the corner. No, I know Steve's away at Legoland. We got a bunch of youngins in this chat. That's all. That's all. Let me have my midlife crisis. Thank you very much. We is youngins.
Hey, you whippersnappers! How come you to death?
You know what I've always been told I have really good? Is my grumpy old man face has always been in good spirits. All right, since we got no changes, to Petco we go. Another park we don't see very often. Often, a person is without kids, or often, frequently. Extreme with a boost. Man, my writing gets horrendous when I try to rush. Starting to write like a doctor, gang. All right. To the game we go. My kids think Britney Spears is an old lady. Wait a minute.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
No, it's not Britney. Hey! Jedi Cats flying through the chat as Extreme says, here, defend yourselves. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
It's so automatic that I press it. That even when I'm not trying to press it, I press it. I was trying to say, it's not Britney Spears. That sounds like Christina Aguilera, right? Wait a minute. Hold on.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Debbie Gibson. Debbie Gibson. most played song tonight. All right, let's get this series game 1 underway here as we go again eMLB Sportsnet style with all of these games to watch. Dear God, please stop. 1-0 now for the Padres. Yeah, we're not in the Cubs. So bottom of did you see what I saw? Wait a minute. Wasn't there like... This isn't a size that counts, it's how you use it. But wasn't there a lot more... Oh, okay. So it's because I went the wrong way. So you're saying you're saying that I went the wrong way. I went out the back door?
That's what she said.
Okay. Yeah, oh boy. All right. Anywho, double for Yuna Kim. Then Asher Kim struck out. Fernando Tatis flew out. And Franmil Reyes will get a, well, let's see, a pickoff throw to third. So, hang on. First is a wild pitch. Yuna got to third. Then they attempted to pick her off. And it was an E1. Yuna scored. That means another, oh, nope, they gave that an earned run to Ethan Candela. Okay. Second inning we go. 1-1 now. How do the Giants get back into this one? Starts with a base on ball to Bo Bichette on my face. Then Freddie Wilson strikes out with 2 outs. Now Shamar Tennessee, another 1.0 name, got a single. Bichette got to third, took the corner, head for home, and he got the score. So 1-1 now. Bottom of the third, gets 2 for the Padres. How do they do it? Guilty pleasure of yours is Party in the USA by Miley. Don't judge me. Okay. A double for Luciano to start him off. Then 2 outs for Bo and Yuna. Asher Kim got the single, scoring Luciano. Then a base on balls for Tatis. Gets runners at first and second. And then finally, Franmil Reyes gets a double, scoring Kim to get the 2 runs. You're a Swiftie? You know who the voice is? It's Lizzie Hale.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Sounds more like Ashley Tisdale. You know, I watched enough Phineas and Ferb to know that voice. Anyway, it is the 4th inning. Whoa, Giants kick a field goal. And they do it this way. It's a double for Bako Kang. Another double for Bo Bichette, scoring Kang. Then a 2-run homer from Shamar Tennessee. He hit that one to Tennessee. 435 feet for Tennessee. Makes it 4-3 San Fran. You're back. What did you miss? We finally figured out who actually did that song. You know, we did.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I mean, it's obvious it's Eartha Kitt. All right. Bottom of the fourth. Still 4-3. I'm getting DMC at 35,456 plays right now. Okay, I'm running with that joke a little too long, but again, for those who aren't in the know, the last time I did that, who the heck did I even say? I didn't say it was Miley. Did I say it was Taylor Swift? I probably said it was Tay-Tay. I don't remember. All I know is that I showed my age. Oh, I said Katy Perry. That's right. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Maybe I was just trying to block it out, jerks. 6-4. Scored for the Padres. 3-run homer for Fernando Tatis Royd. Except it's really Lena Horne. Dolly Parton. 3-run homer for Tatis is now puts the Padres up 6-4 here through 5. Shangel on the mound. This is us helping, yes. Somebody check Tatis's blood work. And every time I press the button, Andrew has another heart palpitation. Yep. 6-4 still to the 8th. Michel Miliano now on the hill. Stays 6-4. Joel Quinnell. Quinnell did well in the wild card game for strikeouts. But not this time. 7-4 now for the Padres. Solo home run for Franmil Reyes. Shania Twain, that I know it's not. All right, so top of the 9th, we go live here. Bo Bichette. Is ringworm considered performance enhancing? Asking for a friend. The 3-1 count. Bichette watches it all the way. It's ball 4. He'll get a board. We'll go to fly. Freddie Wilson 0 for 3 in this one. A 1-0 count. Towards right center field. This one could be trouble. Okay. Who let Neo from the Matrix in? Yuna Kim. Oh, wait, you know what? Now Steve's just gonna say it's a girl thing. Hang on for a sec. Does that even do that in the replay? Yep. Can we finally play Super Baseball 2020 now? Or what about Baseball Simulator 1000 on the Nintendo? With robots and women and jetpacks and guns. Yeah, alright. Oh, Christ. What the hell? We're just off the rails tonight, I tell you. Might as well. Might as well, right? Okay. It is obvious that it is the velvet voice of Mel Torme. He'd a hell of a singer. Yes, he was. It can't be a sexy play of the day if they cheat and use their mutant powers. Anyway, all right, Shamar, Tennessee. 1-2 count. Lifts it to left field. Making the catch without teleporting is Sanchez. For 2 outs. Danny Jansen now your batter with 2 outs and 0-1. That one. Hey, no one catches that ball. They'll get runners at second and third. Danny Jansen gets the double. 2 on now. Tying run at the plate. It's Dan King. King had 1 home run all season. 0-1 pitch. Nope, I did not just commentator curse. Holy crap, Dan King had one freaking home run all season and then he just launched one. Okay. Yes, I do have pants on. That's been confirmed now. Who won those bets? Oh, Christ. All right, Aaron Nixon, 0-2. Wow. He'll shoot it up the middle for a base hit. It's all the Blueberries' fault tonight, gang. Jacques Carini, he only had 4 home runs all season. Okay, it didn't work. It's almost like, get a closer! We'll be able to tell our grandchildren we were here that night. Hey, speaking of closers, RJ Frere comes in. 43 saves on the year. He was a hell of a story for a guy who were like, who? All right, we'll do this half inning, and then we'll quick sim 2-2. To Marco Luciano. Called strike 3. Bo Naylor. A 3-2 pitch. Misses away, ball 4. 1 out walk. Boss battle. Can we get Fluffy out again? Yuna Kim. A 2-2. Pops it up left side. Surprised she didn't teleport over there and go, ah! And then go run towards first. But Carini makes the catch. 2 outs. Yay, Jake DeBrusk just scored for the Bruins. 2 outs now. Asher Kim. Goes to center on that one, but it don't have the distance. Jonesy makes the catch. Side is retired. Screw you, Dan King. You and your 1 home run all season, you bully. Dan King, truly.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Pretty much. Poor Andrew. He's going to get this video and he's going to be like,
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
all right, skipping half innings. Bottom of the 11th. Yay! We got a winner! Winner, winner, Padre dinner. Solo home run from the Queen of Diamonds. This never makes it to YouTube. You're probably right. The Queen of Diamonds hits one to left field. Ball game. 8-7 victory. Back to the box scores. Sheesh. Aaron Nixon went 2 for 6. Bako Kang 1 for 5. Bo Bichette was 1 for 3. Scored 3 times, thanks to 2 walks as well. Shamar Tennessee was 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. And then Dan King 2 for 5 with the 3-run homer. Unbelievable. Padres, they had 3 multi-hit players. Yuna Kim, Fernando Tatis, Framil Reyes, all 3 with home runs in the game as well. Asher Kim was 1 for 5 with an RBI. Man, I am just exhausted tonight. Ethan Candela went 4 1/3. He gave up 5 hits, 6 runs. 5 of those were earned. He walked 1. Struck out 4 on the day. But Zach Houston giving up the run to Una Kim in the 11th inning in the home run. Takes the loss in that one. Michelle Miliana blows the save. Mackenzie Gore, 6 innings, allowing 4 earned runs. Austin Franklin, right place, right time. Well, no. He earned it. 2 innings, just allowed 1 hit, struck out 2, gets the victory. And somehow Fernando Tatis Jr. gets player of the game in that one. Okay. Angels, Astros. Tom, any adjustments? Hold on. Greg Briggs will be back in 2 days, but Tom, any adjustment? What the heck? What are you missing? Catcher, first, second, third, short, left, center, right. Where's your DH? It's Otani. Okay, so it's all good. Yeah, there it is. So you good on your lineup? Any changes? Any changeable? You're good to go. What about for Mr. Haslam? Mr. Haslam. Any changes for you, sir? Astros good to go. Awesome. Let's go to it. We will start the game, go back and put the AI on. Turn the camera on and let's get her going. Let's start her off. Racer Perez was 6-7 on the year. We are on game 2. No score. Astros winning game 1 by a 9-4 victory. 2-0. Astros. How do they get it? It's a walk to Matt Chapman, then a single getting 2 on. Fielder's choice will get runners at first and third. Grayson Rowan flies out, 2 outs. Then Yordan Alvarez with a 2-2 pitch hits it a double to left center field. Matty Chapman scores. Sammy Isla comes all the way around from first to score to give a 2-0 lead. Whoa, Angels come back and get 3. 2-run, let's see, Barry Allen walks on 4 pitches. Then Mike Trout with a 2-run homer. Then Shohei Ohtani gets a back-to-back job there with a solo home run. Mike Trout. Here is an impressive list to show you. Trout now with 24 home runs lifetime in the postseason. And 17 of those runs have been done in his last 27 postseason games over the last 3 seasons. That in itself is very impressive. All right, back to the game. It's 3-2, bottom of the 4th, 3-3. Triple for Kyle Tucker to lead it off. Then Gaetano Tescarinia will get a fly out into center, which will tag up Tucker from third to get us back to level at 3. Oh boy. A 4 spot for the Angels. How do they do it? Hit by pitch. Maury strikes out. Single for Simmons. Nope. Single for Simmons. Runners at first and second. Bases loaded for Barry Allen. Mike Trout struck out looking, but Shohei Ohtani. Sayonara. Grand slam home run for Ohtani. His second home run of the game. While he's pitching, amongst all things, halfway through this game now, 7-3. 7-4. Astros will not go quietly. Hit by pitch for Pierre. Then Isla flies out. Rowan strikes out. Alvarez got a double, scoring Pierre from first to make it 7-4. To the 7th, JD Hammer. Hammer Tech. He gonna bust his bunker with the ex-wife. Hot biscuits, did anyone put any pitchers on their playoff rosters? Why not? Position players do just fine. Pistols at dawn, I'm thinking. Corbin Burns gets through the inning. Now Tanner Scott out there in a 7-4 game. Top of the 9th. 8-4 as the Angels get another one. This time it is Mike Trout as Simmons flew out. Allen singles. Wow, look at this. Trout singles. Allen gets the third after stealing second base and scores. So good use of the speed from the Flash. We've got an 8-4 game, bottom of the 9th. It's within 5, so we'll go to it live. I am Groot. 0 for 3 and a full count. Sign language for Correa. Hit one to right field and got to single on first and adjusts his gloves as he waits for Gaetano Tiscarenia. You got all that? Okay, good. All right, Gaetano Tiscarenia is 0 for 2 today. Over the black. Got him. One out now. Matty Chapman is your hitter, 0 for 2 today. He'll swing and miss on that one.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Not this time. 3 strikeouts for Tanner Scott. Alejandro Pierre trying to keep it alive. He will go down swinging Godzilla mode. Tanner Scott strikes out the side to end this one. 8-4 victory as the series is tied up at 1. Barry Allen went 1 for 3, scored 3 runs today. Every time he got on base, he scored. He also had his second steal of the postseason. Mike Trout, 2 for 5. He had that home run, 3 RBI on day. Shohei Ohtani, 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Got to thank Ohtani, player of the game. I mean, no one else pitched as well, so, you know, automatically. Andrelton Simmons was 2 for 4 as well for him. Also worth noting, Phil Williams, Josh Jung had hat tricks of strikeouts. Okay, Houston. Alvarez went 2 for 4. He had a couple of doubles today, 3 RBI. Kyle Tucker had a triple. 2 hits on the day. Suzuki 1 for 3. And Correa was 1 for 4 as well. Yeah, Sammy Island being hitless so far. Bit of a surprise. Ohtani goes 5 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 6 to get his first win on the year. Tanner Scott went 2 innings, allowing a hit and a walk, striking out 4 to get his first save of the postseason. Fraser Perez, well, it wasn't pretty. 4 2/3, 4 hits, 3 walks. He allowed all 7 runs to score. He did strike out 7, but boy, was he victim of the long ball. I'm sorry. He is victim of the long ball. 3 home runs on the day allowed by Perez. He'll take the loss, falling to 0-1. All right, that day is in the books. We have both American League Series are tied at 1. They will take a day off here as we go to the next day. You know what I forgot to do on both of those days? I forgot to check injuries. All right, so let's check, make sure we don't have any unexpected issues. No, we did have one big contract signing. Marc-Andre Fleury signed a 10-year extension to stay in Pittsburgh. Oh, shoot, do I not? You know what? I had to do a reboot. Stats Plus is not on. Thank you for telling me. Razzle, frazzle, sagger, ragger. All right. Injury. Let's see. Arturo Urbina has the bronchitis. He has the COVID, the Rona. And not that one. Not right now. All right. So, Game 2 in each of our National League games will go to Philly first. Any oh, what? Huh? Who, what, where? Anyway, Heber, any adjustments you want to make on the lineup here? Steve Farron is going into the game, but he's still day-to-day minimal. So you're good with everyone, including Farron. Okay. Jake, I don't think you're here. Jake, are you here? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Guess not. All right, everyone's AI, nothing changed.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Marmo's dad, thank you very much for hitting the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. We're just still looking for Marmo and Marmo's mom to also hit the follow button, as we are 7 people away from our next big milestone that we want to accomplish. We're hoping to hit that before the end of the year. So, if you like the zaniness and wondering who exactly wrote the song I Came In Like a Wrecking Ball, then you should hit the follow button too. You sure it wasn't Zsa Zsa Gabor that sang that? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Braylon Marquez starts us off in Philly right away. It definitely wasn't Karen Carpenter. Karen Carpenter only did Christmas songs. Yep. 3-spot right away. Trevor Story, 2-run homer. Steve Farron, who's suffering with some shoulder tendonitis, goes, ha! Shoulder tendonitis, I'll show you. 3-0 to start us off. Hey, we saw that already. Cubs will get one back. It'll be a double for Daniel Cabrera, then a single for Danny Smith Jr. will score Cabrera. 3-1 to the top of the second. Deadpool sang that song. Three, 1, bottom of the 4th we go. Still 3-1. Three, 1 through 6. I got a good pitching one this time, gang. Dante Havershim's doing well. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He'll hold them. We go to the 8th. Jaja, Wrecking Ball Acres is the place to be. 3-1, top of the ninth. Brewster, O'Quinn, Peluso. It stays 3-1. We go bottom of the ninth. Kyle Crick comes in 18 saves on the regular season. We'll start it off with...
I came in like a wrecking ball.
B. Arthur. She sang, right? Anyway, 2-2 pitch. Checks the swing, but he went too far. Danny Smith Jr. got wrecking balled there. 1 out, Danny White. 1-2 pitch from Crick. Swing and a miss. He got him. Gene Stapleton did not sing that song.
Fatality.
Oh, Archie! 2 outs now for Kyle Crick. Wasn't Kyle Crick traded from Toronto for $1? Oh, 500,000. That's right. Tried to do $1. Ken Herbeck Jr. He can't tie it up even with a home run, but he'll put it into right field. He'll get a base hit. Tying run at the plate. It's just Giancarlo Stanton in his 608 career home runs. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He goes down, and the Phillies will get him. It's like NHL 94 celebrations out there, gang. Series tied at 1. All series are tied at 1 so far. Phillies, just 7 hits, gets the job done. Fun differential. Trevor Story had a 2-run homer to start it off in the top of the first. 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Steve Farron had a back-to-back home run. He was 1 for 4 on the day. Interpretive dance. Yes, that's exactly what's going on out there. Great Scott! You just did a +3 boost! Got it. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Louis Garcia was 2 for 4. Andrew O'Quinn, 1 for 4. Let's play 5 times 4. Man, won't that make Wednesdays really awful. Hey, Breeze. Let's see. So, Daniel Cabrera was 1 for 4. Danny Smith Jr. just 1 for 4 with an RBI. Cabrera, the only extra base on the day, is he had a double back in the first. 2 hits for Ken Herbeck. That was it. 4 hits on the day for the Cubs in that one. That is really limiting the defense down. All right, so Dante Haversham, 7 1/3 innings of work, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 6, even 100 pitches thrown by him to get his first postseason win in the majors. Raylan Marquez, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, walked 2 and struck out 5. He did allow the 2 home runs to Story and Farron back in the first. That is what did him in for the day. Dante Haversham, player of the game in that one. So that one's done. All series so far tied at 1. Do we go again? We'll find out. Giants have work to do here. Giants, Padres. Jeremy Hoxie. The game. Let's see. Your DH is missing. I'll do the boss battle while you decide on that. Let me remove myself. So we definitely have to have an adjustment because we need a DH. Unless you want your pitcher to pitch hitting the cleanup. 99% sure. I was going to say Hoxie is not a two-way player. Matt Toke. That looking good to you? Bob Dowd's going to be a tough one. 18 wins on the season. He was 3-1 against San Fran during the year. All right, very good. Steve is still at Legoland. So we will continue and jump into this one. I have to switch the AI back on for San Fran. All right, here we go. He's on his way home. Okay. Keep him posted. I do remember Token Weed. That I do. No, I'm not playing one toke over the line on repeat. Although I'm tempted to do one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer for any 1, 2, 3 innings. My son's team lost 7-1 tonight, but my son is still on the sidelines. Although in the last 4 days, he's doing phenomenal. He sounds so much like himself again. So guys, I couldn't tell you how happy I am just on that alone. But he is probably still several weeks away from being able to be given a green light to go back out there and play again. 1-0 Giants. Single for Danny Jansen with 1 out. Another single for Bo Bichette, gets 2 on. Hit by pitch, loads the bases. Fly Freddie Wilson will get a sac fly. That scores Jansen from third. 1-0 lead for the Giants. Bottom of the second. Burp. Blueberry burp. 3-1 for the Padres. Padres, Yuna Kim with a fly out, a walk to Asher, single for Tatis, and then a 3-run homer for Franmil Reyes. That one went into orbit, 449 feet. Absolute crush. It's now 3-1. 3-2. Solo home run for Matty Toke. Good call on putting him in. Staying 3-2, Bob Dowd back on the hill. 5-2 now for the Padres. Double for Asher Kim, a 2-run homer for Fernando Tatis Jr. That was to right field. Rob, I was on your book. I said, hey, no one said Paula Abdul for that song. And then you said Paula Abdul. It was almost like, you know, it wasn't Hank Williams Jr. because the devil didn't go down to the wrecking ball. All right, top of the 6th. 5-4-2 for the Giants to keep this one close. And it's Giancarini earning the base on balls.
Michael, Sean, Kane, Kane.
No, I don't have it tonight. I don't have it tonight, but a 2-run homer for MSK will be the factor in that one. 5-4 now.
Had it.
Should have quit while I was ahead. It's the Blueberries. Yes, it is. All right. Bottom of the 6th. Staying 5-4. Five now. Solo home run for I'm now into interpretive broadcasting. Tied at 5 here. Bottom of the 8th. 2 home runs for MSK now. Top of the 9th. 6-5 Jinth. Single for Bako Kang. Freddie Wilson had a sac bunt to get him at second. No, well, Wilson, they got Kang at second, so Wilson did not get the job done. 2 outs now. Nixon walks. Wilson got to second. Bases loaded for Carini. That dude, MSK, had a walk again to score Wilson, and it's now 6-5. RJ Frere comes in for the close. He's got Bo Naylor and the Kims due up. 3-2 pitch coming to Naylor. Lifts it to right field. Pretty well struck down the line, but it will stay in the park as Bako Kang makes the catch. 1 out. Unikim, now your batter 0 for 3 tonight. A 3-2 pitch. That misses low, tying run gets to first. Big little brother Asher, or is it Big Brother? It's Big Brother in this instance. Really, he's the little brother officially. 3-1 and pitch. Goes straight to center field. This one is not going to be far enough as Dan King makes the catch. Running from first? Are you kidding me? The catcher? Oh, wait, never mind. That's Unikim. I forgot. Kim gets to second. Now in scoring position. Tatis. Boy, that was ballsy. Una running down to second, yelling, "Shinny!" I've been watching a lot of My Hero Academia with my kids of late. It's pretty darn good, actually. That is aggressive base run. 2 outs now. 3-1 pitch to Tatis. They don't give him anything. Winning run now at first. Framil Reyes. Well, that ain't any easier. 1 for 3 with a 3 RBI today. The 1-1. Lifts it to left field. It don't have the distance. Jonesy, they'll make the catch. Every single game, every single series is tied at 1. They're all trying to go 5, chat. It's trying to work me all week. That's what it is. We're going to have a count on how many blueberries that I will eat all week because I have a feeling I'm just going to keep doing this, period. MSK, 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBI. Got to think that's player of the game. Matty Toke, 1 for 5. He had a home run as well back in the 4th. Danny Jansen with a hit. 2 hits for Bo Bichette. 2 hits for Bako Kang. That would figure this year. Game 5s all week. I am not doing them all in Game of the Night format, 4 straight games. What was that most famous saying that Stone Cold Steve Austin had? Exactly. Ain't happening. All right. Unikim 0 for 3, but Asher Kim was 2 for 3 today. He scored twice. Fernando Tatis Jr. had his second home run of the series. He was 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI from Reyes. Had a 3-run homer back in the 3rd inning, 1 for 4 on the day. Shamar Hoskins and that's Jesus Armando Sanchez, each with a hit, and Marco Luciano was 1 for 4. All right, on we go. Jeremy Hoxie, 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 3 and struck out 4. Did not factor in the decision. Neither did Jean Gel, or is it Jelly? Who cares? He went 2 innings and he didn't give up a run. Joel Kuhnel, 2 innings, 1 hit, struck out 1, earns the victory. He gets to 1-0 on the year. RJ Frere walked 2, but didn't allow anybody to score. He gets his first save of the postseason. Austin Franklin will take the loss. Gave up 2 runs on an inning and 2/3. He walked 2 and struck out 3. Bobby Dowd was looking good for a bit, but then the wheels came off. 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. Struck out 5 through 86 pitches. As expected, Michael Sean Kane earned the win, or the player of the game. He didn't earn the win. Well, yeah, I guess he did. Semantics. You get it. Moose. Hey, Moose. Got several cashing in their hairballs tonight. Very good. It's almost like I said, a closer. Justice Sheffield. This ain't gonna work. Oh, I can place him on the active roster, but he did not give... Okay, active roster is not playoff. Thank you. Because I was going to be like, I don't have any fucking... Okay. How are you? DFA? No one else? EA? I think we can finally advance. Maybe. Sort of. Possibly. That deserves eating a blueberry. Or 4. They won't come! I won't touch that one, JR. Yes, don't clip that, please. Alright. So where are we? We are... Any transaction? Ooh, Max Fried will sign a 2-year extension. Just got to make sure it's legit, because I did not know. Seems legit. Yep. 2 years and $34.6 million for Max Fried. Had a pretty... he had a questionable year, but why not? Fair dollar in the end. Any injury? Let's see. Helsley did get injured. I did not see that part there, Tom. I don't know if you want to make a change on that. It's a day-to-day injury, so Helsley... Oh, we won't see here. Apologies, gang. Hold on. Let me just move this over here. Because that's just like blinding. Alright, so. Over to... Well, though. Helsley. He's minimal affected here. In case you want to make a change, but 2 more days. And, getting all kinds of looks behind the curtain, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's alright. Switch cameras here for a sec. In Matarasha, curtain irons you. Sounds about right. All right. So we are on to game 3. I know, right? Savage. Savage. It's like he's a wrestler and knows how to bring on heat, or like he runs a wrestling promotion and knows how to tell him to bring heat. All right. Anyway, it is To the game 3, we will go Cleveland, Baltimore. This one's tied at 1. The answer, Jorge Soto. Any changes, Brendan? Oh, hold on. Help if I switch that. Swap Brainer Zimmers with Michael Bush over at first. I assume hitting 7th as well. Controversy equals cash. All good. All right, very good. Sadie, are you here now, good sir? I don't think so. Hopefully he's all right. Sir Pug coming all in like Mighty Mouse.
Here I come to save the day.
All right, everything's good. To Progressive Field in Cleveland. No signs of flow, hopefully. Let go. No score for the Indians. Why didn't my line... All right, anyway. To the second. 1-0 now, Cleveland. It's a double for Forrest Heitert. Then a single gets Thomas. Oh, Heitert must have gotten hurt on the play because Thomas comes in as a pinch runner. Thomas gets the third on the play. Bobby Gilliam single scoring Thomas. There's your 1-0 lead. Juan Thomas now in place of Forrest Heitert. One now through 3.5. Solo home run from the suspense. Nick Spence goes to left field to tie this one at 1. 3-1 Cleveland. Got a single from Don Erickson, then a 2-run homer for John Cotton. Wow, what a series he's having. 2 home runs, 545 average. He's 6 for 11 to this point. That's pretty impressive. All right, top of the 5th. 3-1. To the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-1. Joe Suelflo comes in now here in the top of the 7th. Stays 3-1. 7th inning stretch. There you go. 3 runs for the Tribe. It's 6-1. It starts with a double for John Cotton. Intentional walk to Bobby Gilliam. They strike out Brandon Dieter. Then a wild pitch advances the runners to second and third. Long got the single scoring Cotton. You had runners at first and third. Another hit by pitch. Bases loaded. Single moves everyone up 90 feet from Lindor. And finally, Don Erickson will walk, scoring long from third. 6-1 now, top of the 8th. 8-1 now. Seems like anytime Nick Margavicius is out there, runs are scored for Cleveland. Cotton flew out, but Gilliam singled. The double for Dieter got runners at second and third. Fly out for Ethan Long will score the runner. And then Eric Farrell's single will score Dieter. And that's where our score is. 8-1, so we'll quick sim it. 8-1 is your final. The Tribe now lead 2-1 in this one. 2 hits for Spence, including the home run. That was the only extra base hit that the Orioles had in that one. Madrano, Bush, and McKenna also with hits as well. 5 hits on the day for the Orioles overall. Just 1 walk as well. Eric Farrell, Francisco Lindor, Bobby Gilliam with 2 hits each. John Cotton, 3 hits on the day, 3 for 4. He had 2 runs, 2 RBI on a 2-run homer in the 4th inning. Juan Soto goes 5 1/3. He gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 2 and struck out 5. Brett Martin, though. Uber Rees also cashing in. A lot of cashing in of hairballs tonight. Gotcha. Brett Martin went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 5. All right, Forrest Heiter was injured during the game. We'll see if we can get an answer on that one in a bit. But for now, on to Game 3 between Houston and the Angels. Houston. Any changes? Bob. Blueberries. Boss battle first and foremost, but Ben, did you have any adjustments you want to make? Good to go, thank you. Zach Birdie gets the start in this one. Over to the Angels. Any adjustments here? Yeah, it says Zach Birdie. Is that who you want? Okay, all good. Never mind. You gave me a freak out. Tom! Any adjustments? Uh-oh. All right, last call. Tom, any adjustments for the Angels here, Game 3? Just got back. No, you just got friend. I saw you join in the boss battle. Priorities, man. Boss battle. All right, let's go get this one underway. To Anaheim we go. Game 3 of this one. Zach Birdie, the opener. No score. Joe Machado now in the lefty. Bottom of the 3rd. To the 5th, no score. You got a good one. 1-0. Angels strike first. How do they do it? Solo home run from Johnny Almanroca. To your TIE Fighters, everybody. Yuka's right in the chat. Thank you, Yuka. Welcome to those of you just joining us. It is eMLB Sportsnet edition of Fluffy Kitty Ninjas as you're joining us live here in the Division Series. You? Don't you mean yo? Dishnet, thank you, 15-month sub.
If you would join us.
MK Sen, thank you for hitting the follow. Now you're getting us either 5 or 6 away from our milestone goal we're looking for. Johnny Roca, meanwhile, you're just joining us. You're watching Division Series action here in the eMLB postseason. We are going. Like, oh my god, yo, LB. Did you notice that because Dishnet is on my brain, I just went Valley Girl there? It's just automatic. Dishnet has that effect on me, like as if. So, like whatever. It's 1-0. It's through 6. Like, just, can you get me a mochaccino so we can get through these last 3? Okay. All right. Here we go. Top of the 7th. 5-1. Dear Lord, the buzzers are working fine in Houston. Yep, they're working just fine. Fully functional. Nope, I hit the wrong button. All right. How do they get it? They started off, of course, with my favorite guy, Seth Beer. Then a double for Gavin Lux with 1 out, gets Beer to third. 3-run homer from Gaetano Tiscarinia. Zutalo. I feel like, you know, I know. Anyway, I'll move on. So, 3-run homer for Tiscarinia. Then Sammy Isla gets on base. And then a 2-run homer from Grayson Rowan makes that a 5-run inning. 5-1 now for the Astros. Bottom of the 7th with Joe Machado still on the hill. Stays 5-1, top of the 9th, Ryan Helsley. Ugh. Gives 4 up. How did it happen? Gavin Lux, well, he got hit by a pitch. Kevin Prue struck out swinging. Timmy Isla flies out. So, of course, it has to happen with 2 outs. Grayson Rowan singles, getting Lux to third. Runners at first and third. Francis Marquez comes in and Seiya Suzuki says, I'll walk. Bases loaded. Yordan Alvarez, grand slam home run. Buzzer worked just fine on that one. 4 runs scored. It's 9-1. So we'll quick sim it and watch the Astros dominate. That one 9-1. Yikes. 9 hits on the day for the Astros. 2 from Grayson Rowan. 1 from Yordan Alvarez. I think Ben just answered your challenge with a mic drop of his own. Yes, indeed. 4 RBI for Yordan Alvarez. Wonder if that's going to be the win on the day. Carlos Correa, Seth Beer, Gavin Lux was 2 for 3. Gaetano Tiscarinia with that big pinch hit. 3-run homer that he had, replacing Alejandro Pie. Solo from the team cycled. You ain't kidding. Well, wait a minute. Johnny Roca had a solo home run. He was just on the wrong team. So, Roca, the only RBI on the day with the 6th inning home run off of Joel Machado. Machado comes in as the opener, goes 5 2/3. He gets player of the game recognition. 4 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2, struck out 6 to earn the victory. Dalbert Siri, an impressive 2 1/3 innings. Scoreless baseball, striking out 4 to get his 2nd save on the year. Sir Anthony Dominguez, you lost, buddy. Inning of work, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. He didn't walk anybody, and he struck out 2. He'll fall to 0-1. All right. That day is done. Blame the blueberries. That is all I'm understanding tonight. And if you joined late in the raid, you've missed a lot. You've missed the blueberries in my blueberry ale being the blamed, and trying to figure out who sang this song.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Wasn't Linda Lavin a singer once? Who knows? Janis Joplin. Yes, Janis Joplin indeed. What did the blueberries ever do to me? Who knows? Yes, Linda Lavin from Alice. Good call. Somebody caught the reference. We're just throwing a whole bunch of people out there. All right. So, quickly, before we advance, making sure nothing... Hey! Phew! I was like, whoa! Wait a minute. Isn't he too early? Nope. Asher Kim, just fine. 5-year contract extension. He's at his 3-year cap. So Asher Kim signs a legit 5-year extension for $90 million to stay with the Padres. Damn your eyes! Oh. Huh? Anyway. Where'd he go? Oh, he went over here. Hello? Come back here. Come this way. So Forrest Heiter, injured running the bases. He's got a strained back. He's going to miss 3 weeks. Ugh. That hurts. That hurts the tribe. Big time going to hurt the tribe. Sadie, are you here? Let me go find him. Hold on a sec. Just telling him now, and it looks like he's responding. I think you're allowed to do one change. Where's the playoff roster? Oh, there's the playoff roster. You're allowed to do one change, I thought, in the postseason. Here's the rule. You may add one player to the playoff roster. Eligible for the playoff roster. Mike Valentine could be. Player must be part of your organization prior to roster expansion to be eligible as an injury replacement and must be on the 40-man roster. So Mike Valentine could be an option. Okay, I'm going to see if this is permitted because Forrest is out for the moment. Hold on. Well, must miss the following series. That won't be an issue because he'll be gone or he'll still be injured. So Mike Valentine, yay! Just making sure all was well. All right, so I have his instructions. He wants Valentine put into the 8 spot. Valentine actually is going to get the start. He wants him in the 8 spot. Everyone else moves up 1. That's That's the instructions. Yes, it's not Bobby Valentine. Mike Valentine wears the glasses and the nose and the mustache. Okay. All right, very good. We have the adjustments. Sadier's all set now. And we'll jump right into that game. Another afternoon game from Progressives. Cleveland leads this series 2-1, but they'll do it with Mike Valentine just called up to the playoff roster. It's not Greg the Hammer Valentine, wrestling promoter. All right, Brendan, any adjustments you want to do here? Man, I got to remove myself because, look, that's an awful lot of Elsa out there. Bunch of people frozen, yo. It's like you're serving yogurt, frozen yogurt or ice cream or something like that. I don't know if it's the first. Well, it's not officially the first time for Tecker. But it's also not in the normal format since we're doing it more eMLB Sportsnet. Everything looks good. All right. Dan Walker, the Mountaineer, will get the call for this one. Ryan Tecker, couple community-created players pitching against each other. I will check it out, JR. Thank you for letting me know. Don't think Cleveland has any further changes other than what he posted. So let's get hopefully everything good. Don't see any tweaks. Don't see any tweaks. We are good. Yes, good. On we go. Wonder Twin camera, activate. There. Just had to do my I Dream of Jeannie impersonation for a sec. All right, Ryan Tecker on the hill, the rookie, 4-4 this year, 4.85 ERA. We get us started as we are underway here. Cleveland trying to close this series out. Dan Walker, the Mountaineer, will come in. Had 41 innings of work to start his career off. Now is the time to hack into the system, Dish. Two innings in the books. It's 1-0 Cleveland. Cleveland scores. He got a single from Brandon Dieter with one out. Dieter steals second base. A balk gets Dieter to third. And then a fly out for Mike Valentine. Will get a sac fly RBI. He already got started. You think that was Barbara Eden?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I hear a little bit of nose tweak on that song. It's Elizabeth Montgomery. All right, to the third. 1-0 still to the fourth. No, Carol Burnett played with the ear, not with the nose. But good call, Cicero. I came in like a wrecking buck. We are just absolutely lost our minds. Oh, by the way, it's 2-0. How the heck did that happen? Kamish too distracted with his blueberries. Solo home run. John Cotton, that just seems to be the story. John Cotton, 3 home runs already in this division series. John Cotton, series MVP. Cotton Eye John, indeed. 2-1, Baltimore back into it. They got a single for Ryan McKenna with an out. Double for Buster Bluth. Got runners to second and third. And a sac fly for Will Smith, the catcher, not the slapper. Scoring and getting it to 2-1. O's kryptonite, John Cotton. 2-1 to the sixth. Tecker, 70 pitches to this point. Stays 2-1. How many hairballs to change Danny Smith's Jr.'s nickname? What? Do you not like our little fun game of figuring out who the heck sang that song? I mean, everyone knows it's Ani DeFranco.
I came in like a rainbow.
All right. 7th inning, Zach Hughes, the deranged one, will replace Ryan Decker. And it's 2-2. He's deranged, all right. Let's see. Brandon Zimmers took a walk. Enrique Bradfield did a sack bunt. He got out, got Zimmers to second. 2 outs after McKenna strikes out. And then a double for Buster Bluth will score Zimmers. Was asking for a friend, huh? Oh, boy. All right, so 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Got to do 7th inning stretch. You only get the abbreviated version on a Sportsnet style when we got all these games to play. 2-2, bottom of the 7th, we stay at 2. 4-2, Orioles. Expense flew out, 2 outs, a double, and then a 2-run homer for Khalil Lee. Wow. Top of the 9th, Chris Wilson out there. 4-2. Bottom of the 9th, Franklin Kilome on the hill for an inning so far. We'll see if he goes the distance. Bottom third of the order, Brandon Dieter's 2 for 3. An 0-1 count. He'll send it to center field. That's not Ornelas out there. It's Enrique Bradfield. Makes the catch near the warning track. 1 out. Trying to get this one to game 5. We're going to have 4 freaking game 5s, aren't we? Mike Valentine, your batter, 0 for 2 with a sac fly. The 0-1. Lined into left. He had a 142 average in the regular season. He's hitting 333 in the postseason. I didn't mention it was 1 for 3, though, but who cares? Base hit for Valentine. Tying run at the plate, it's Ethan Long. He's 0 for 3 today on an 0-2 count. Got him looking with the strike 3 curveball.
Emotional damage.
2 outs, Eric Farrell, last chance. He's 1 for 4. First pitch, whoopsie. That one got away. Valentine scoots down to second into scoring position. A 2-1 count. Towards second. Is that Medrano? Anyone but Medrano. Sounds like Bjork to you? You know who it sounds like? It sounds like Tracy Chapman.
I came in like a rainbow.
You got a fast car.
No? It sounds close. It sounds really close. Boss battle. Can we get fluffy again? Let's find out. Bobby Gilliam left this game early. We'll see if that's an injury. Orioles will force a game 5. Sorry. Oh, Medrano. Yes, indeed. All right, Buster Bluth, 2 for 4. He had an RBI on a couple of doubles on the day. Will Smith, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Sherman Newton was 2 for 4. Khalil Lee, the big 2-run homer. That's the difference in this game. The 8th inning home run helps the Orioles stay alive. For the Tribe, 2 for 4 day for Brandon Dieter. Everyone else that got a hit, just 1. John Cotton, though, had another home run, 3rd in the series. I'd lean toward Justin Guarini there, Tim. Three steals on the day for Cleveland. Decker, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2 and struck out 5. I'm kind of on Dish's side. 81 pitches. Probably could have gone a little longer. Come on, coach. Go big or stay home. Meanwhile, Dan Walker. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 5. But Ryan Barucki going a perfect 2 innings gets the win. And Franklin Kilome allowing just 1 hit over 2 innings to earn his 2nd save of the series. Look who's player of the game. It's that Ryan Tecker guy. But Zach Hughes had to come in and act all deranged and stuff. 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 2 and struck out 3. He will take the loss and fall to 0-1. Gilliam was hurt, injured by a pitch. We'll check on him in a moment or in a little bit. Afternoon game, Cubs and Phillies, game 3. Don't think Jake is still here. Oh, Jake is here. Hebrew says he's good. Jake, any adjustments on your end? Let me get myself out of the way. He could just be sitting in the chat. I think he's a little more partial to PBEs when streams are on. That is all fine. Because I know he does a little bit more of the admin stuff there. Oh, are they? Okay. All right, last call for Jake if he wants to make any changes at all. In 5, 4, 3. I will take that as a no. And I will say we move on. I must confess I have a gambling problem, and the Cubbies are my only saving grace. All right, on to Philly for game 3. Series tied at 1. I hit the wrong button. There we go. There we go. I'm back. Here we go. Cubs start us off, no score to the 2nd. Two nothing Phillies. How do they do it? Let's see. You had Story striking out. Garcia singles. O'Quinn will get a single after Garcia steals. Runners at first and third. Bryce Harper strikes out looking. 2 outs now. Single for Josh Brewster will score Garcia. And then a single from Haversham will score Andrew O'Quinn. There's your 2-0 lead for Philly. (3-1) now, Philly, as they get another. Bobby Peluso took a walk. Bobby Orr flew out. Trevor Story struck out. Then a double from Louis Garcia will score Peluso all the way from first to get the extra run. It's now 3-0 for the Leviathan, Andrew Hunter. Four runs. It's now the Philadelphia Eagles 7. See, Harper walked. Zach Jackson came in. Brewster got hit by a pitch. 2 on. Haversham hit by a pitch. Jeez, everybody, you get hit by a pitch. No, you get hit by a pitch. Bases loaded now. And Pat Waller says, you're going to hit 2 of my guys. Grand slam home run. That's what I'm going to do. Grand slam home run. Pat Waller. Boom. 4 runs. There's Cody running the Cubs. 7-0 through 4. Puts up a picture of Buck Showalter glaring. Emmanuel Duran coming in, 7-0 lead, still to the 7th. Still 7-0. Still 7-0. Quick sim because we're more than 5 runs out, or 5 or more runs out. And it's 7-0 Phillies. Walloping the Cubs in that one. Fun differential. 4 hits on the day for the Cubs. That's the second game that's happened, hasn't it? Or am I mixing my teams up? I think I'm mixing my teams up. But the Cubs just get 4 in that one. A couple of doubles, though. 9 hits on the day. 4 batters had 2 hits. Dante Haversham, Pat Waller, Louis Garcia, Andrew O'Quinn, each with 2 hits. But Pat Waller, the grand slam home run in the 4th inning off of Zach Jackson, making a huge difference. Huge difference in this game. Oh, by the way, Bobby Orr is 0 for whatever, as he went 0 for 5 in this one. Alberto Sojo went 3 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 3 and struck out 4. He takes the loss. Andrew Hunter couldn't get through the 5th to get credit for the win. He did throw 76 pitches, allowing 2 hits and 2 walks. Is that Jake Eater? Yep, Jake Eater goes an inning and 2/3. He will earn the win by credit in that one. Maybe they're saving him for game 5. That's Jake Eater's debut? Yes, it is. The 28-year-old left-hander from Ocean Ridge, Florida. Yeah, yawning tends to happen when you turn 50. That and you haven't slept well over the last week thanks to all that crap that happened to my son. All right, so that's 2 games down on this day. Over to the 8 o'clock game. Padres-Giants is tied at 1. Is Steve back yet? And Mike, it happened again. Do you want Matt Toke over in the cleanup spot as a DH again? Okay, I'll get that done for you. I don't think Steve is here yet. Double checking. Nope. Steve said, release the Kim kids, cut them loose. That sounds very much like something Steve would do. All right. But we'll just have to do that another day. But not today. On we go. Arizona submits waiver claims. Yep. All right. Let's get this one going from Oracle Park. 2 spot early for the Padres. Let's see. Asher Kim took a walk with 1 out. 2-run homer from the Roid boy, Fernando Tatis. Making it 2-0. Connor Siebold. It's 2-1 now as the Giants get one back. It's a solo home run from Uncle Sean. Ow! Still don't got it, gang. 2-1 here through 1. 3 innings down to 1 still Padres. 474, huh? Boom. Crushed it. Well, speaking of crush, 3 runs for the Padres. How do they do it? Shamar Hosky had a fly out. 2 outs now, so of course it's going to happen. A double for... Double for Leroy, then a walk to Luciano. 3-run homer for Bo Naylor, making it 5-1 now for the Padres. (6-1) as the Padres will get another one. This time, Tatis grounds out. Framil Reyes with a solo home run gets you to 6-1. Top of the 6th. Wyatt Mills now out there. Connor Siebold looking pretty good here through 5. Jose Manuel Marte now is the pitcher. Alex Havlicek. Did he steal the ball? Don't know. But he didn't allow any runs, so that's an even better thing. 6-2 San Francisco gets 1. 1 out. Freddie Wilson got a single, then Dan King a single. 2 on. Aaron Nixon walks. And then a sac fly from Jean Carini after Austin Franklin came in to pitch. Will score, that will score Fred Wilson to make it 6-2. Stays 6-2, so it's under 5. We'll go live. Matt Toke, your first batter, the 1-2. He'll ground it into the shift. Short side, Asher Kim there playing deep second base. He'll throw to first, 1 out. Bo Bichette is 0 for 3. Softly grounded towards third. They're going to have to hurry, and Tatis gets it there in time for the 2nd out. Bako Kang, 0 for 3 today. A 1-0 count. He'll lift it to right, and he will drop it in for a base hit. Danny Jansen, the 1-2. Grounds it to second. Easy play there from Marco Luciano. He'll throw to first. And the Padres will take a 2-1 lead here. 9 hits for the Padres. They get the home run, 2-run homer for Fernando Tatis, the 3-run homer for Bo Naylor, and the solo home run for Framil Reyes. Framil Reyes player option looks like a foregone conclusion. Could be. Stranger things have happened, though. 6 hits on the day for the Giants. No one had extras. In fact, just Bo Naylor is the only guy on the day who had multiple hits. He went 3 for 4, including the 3-run homer back in the 4th inning. Connor Siebold, 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked nobody and struck out 5. He earns the victory. Austin Franklin went an inning and 2/3 to earn the first save. Rich Heisler, 5 earned runs allowed in 3 2/3 on 5 hits, 2 walks. Did allow the 2 home runs in the day. Player of the game, Bo Naylor. I have to agree. All right, game 4. Houston against the Angels. Ben, any adjustments? Good to go. Tom, any adjustments? Looks good. You got it. To Anaheim we go for game 4. All right, let's get her started. Houston, no score. To the third, no score still. Through 3. Shula Sean Clisby had a good year. Corbin Martin. 5th inning now, no score. To the 6th. Seventh inning comes, no score. What a pitching duel. Well, there we go. 2 runs for the Astros. How do they do it? A ground out for Tiscarinia, then a double to Matt Chapman on the first pitch he saw. Kevin Prue, 2-run homer. Makes the difference. It's 2-0 now. Bottom of the 7th. 2-1. Let's see. 1 out as Gavin Lux comes into play second. Gavin Lux, Louis Ramos struck out. Phil Williams grounded out with 2 outs. Josh Jung got a double. Dalbert Siri comes in, and Sambianco got a single to score the run. 2-1. All right, to the 8th. 4-1. Astros looking to try to close this one out. Solo home run for Seiya Suzuki off of Tanner Scott. And then Gaetano Tiscarinia. Zutalo. That should be more Jacques Landry reference, but Tiscarinia with a solo home run. That is now his 2nd home run of this series. It's 4-1. Well, it's tied. Don't count the Angels out. Let's say 1 out, walk to Allen. Then a hit by pitch to Ohtani with Edwin Diaz coming in. So 2 on. A single from Trout gets the bases loaded. A wild pitch will score Allen. Everybody advances. Phil Williams flies out, getting the runner to score as Ohtani scores from third. Then Josh Jung singles to make this a 4-4 ballgame. Top of the 9th, Tanner Scott. A 5-4 lead for Houston. This time, Johnny Roca, Scott Spindler come in. Hey, Scott Spindler. That's a community-created player. That's riding rosters for those of you who play MLB The Show. Gavin Lux got a single. Sammy Isla, fielder's choice at second, so he's at first. 2 outs, Grayson Rowan. So Isla steals a base, and of course, Yordan Alvarez is going to make him pay. So it's 5-4, bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz is still out there. Tomoya Mori, Johnny Roca, Barry Allen scheduled up. Let's go bottom of the 9th. 2-2 pitch to Mori. To right field, coming over. Uh-oh! Tucker looked like he had it, but he pulled a whoopsie.
Don't!
That is a triple doe in the bottom of the 9th. Wait a minute. That must have been in foul territory, right? Hold on. Replay play-by-play. All right. That ball was foul, but catchable. This is why I always remind not to pay attention to the graphics necessarily. 3 errors on the day now, though, for the Astros. Instead of a runner on, it's just a 2-2 pitch. Nothing to see here. The 2-2. Well, he goes down swinging. Wow. Angel Hernandez, the ump at first. Maury did not earn his $60 million. Johnny Roca, though, will try to earn his $590,000. He is getting his first at bat today. He's 3 for 7 in the series. A 1-2. Called strike 3. Breaking ball's not going to do it. Barry Allen will try to keep this alive. Last chance here. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the series is over. Edwin Diaz strikes out the side. They'll go on to the League Championship Series. I've got bad news for most of you because I think 10 of you, 9 of you took the 8-1 odds on the Angels to win the World Series. Thank you for giving me your balls of yarn. Yep. All right. Houston will advance to the League Championship Series. Yordan Alvarez, Seiya Suzuki with a couple of hits on the day. Kevin Prue had the 2-run homer in the 7th that helped in this instance. Gaetano Tiscarini, of course, the solo home run in the 8th. Seiya Suzuki, the solo home run in the 8th. Those made a big difference, but the 9th inning base hit from Yordan Alvarez clinches the series. Josh Jung, 3 for 4. He had 2 doubles on the day, but it's not enough. He did have an RBI, as did Phil Williams, as did Sam Bianco, but that was all. Just 5 hits on the day for the Angels overall. Sean Clisby, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 4 and struck out 5. Corbin Martin with 6 2/3. He allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 6. Edwin Diaz will earn the win despite blowing the save. 2 earned runs allowed. He went an inning and 2/3, allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, struck out the side to win the series. Tanner Scott will take the loss. 2 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He did strike out 3. All right. So not all series will go to 5. Wow, this is taking a long time. That's an expensive, speculative move, Ben. All right, National League will finish us off for tonight. The question is, do these series force a Game 5, or are they going to be completed? We'll find out. Let's start with the Cubs and the Phillies. Phillies lead this series 2-1. They are at home trying to win this one in Philly. Oh yeah, check injuries. You're right. We're going to cancel this. We're going to check the injuries super quick. Good call. Couple of people retiring. Well, that don't matter. That is it. Injuries. Blinding. Oh, that's right. Went over here. Just Bobby Gilliam injured, being hit by a pitch. He's got blurred vision, but he is going to be fine. So he's available for this game. All right, back we go. Bill Sullivan against Chris Jones. All right, another call for Jake. Jake, if you're here, do you have any changes you wish to do? I will count to 20, or I'll just run a timer for 20 seconds. Those samurai dogs are back. All right. On to Philly. Any adjustments here? You're good, you say. On we go. AI is in place. Bill Sullivan taking on Chris Jones. Couple of 1.0ers. Jones 9-7 this season with a 4.18 ERA. Respectable. Here we go. Bill Sullivan was 11-5. ERA just under 5. Still no score through 2. Three runs for the Cubbies here in the top of the 4th. Guess what?
I came in like a rainbow.
Sarah McLachlan. That's who sang that. Denny Smith Jr. gets a solo home run. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep as well. Hey, Juice Newton's not a bad choice also. And then Danny White. You get a solo home run. You get a solo home run. You get a solo home run. We already said Grace Slick, by the way, earlier. We didn't say Sheena Easton. All right. Well, everyone get a solo home run in that inning. Billie Eilish. Oh, we didn't say that either. Kate Smith.
Running out that hill.
All right. Kim Carnes. She'd accused that wrecking ball of having Betty Davis eyes, though. Five nothing Cubs. Oh boy. I won't do it. More solo home runs, this time for the Dannies. Five nothing still. That's all we got is one damn hit.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Whatever. Five one Phillies on the board. And it will be, let's see, Bobby Palooza with a single. Bobby Orr gets out, 2 outs now. Then a double for Trevor Story. Will score Palooza from first. Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah. 5-1 still. Brent Honeywell comes in. All right, 9th inning. Forcing a game 5. We'll find out. Bottom of the 9th, Dante Haversham. Katharine Hepburn version would be lit. Oh my God. All right. 1-1 pitch. Haversham shot over to short, but Tank Aspelin is over there. He'll make the throw. 1 out. Steve Farron, now your batter. It's his first at bat today. He's 1 for 5 with a home run in the series. A 2-2 pitch coming. Grounds that to short. Another opportunity for Tank Aspelin. Bit of a high throw, but Danny White brings it in. Bobby Palooza will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 today. A 2-1 count. to left field, pretty well struck. That's a line drive shot, and he clears the fence. It's a home run for Bobby Peluso. Third home run on the day. That one was a cannon. Line drive mush. "5-2 now. Bobby Orr, 0 for 14 on the series. I guess he's only a regular season phenomenon. A 1-2. He'll ground over to first. He'll go 0 for 15. And this one's going to game 5. Multiple hit days for Jackie Roberts, for Danny Smith Jr., and for Danny White. A lot of solo home runs. You had 2, 4, 5 solo home runs on the day for the Cubbies. They scored all of their runs by solo homers. Bobby Peluso had 3 of the 4 hits on the day for the Phillies. Trevor Story, the only other one, his was a double with 1 on. Bill Sullivan went 5 2/3. He gave up a hit. He didn't walk anyone, or he walked 3. He didn't allow any runs. He struck out 3. Craig Kimbrell came in and proceeded to give up 1 run in an inning and a third. Chris Jones, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 2, and he didn't strike anyone out. Danny Smith Jr. gets player of the game in that one. All right, so 2 series are going to game 5. Padres and Giants now. I don't know. Whoops, what the heck happened there? Holy crap. My computer just said no, and it just closed all of my apps. Restore, please. All right, that's better. Cancel download, please. Why are things trying to download? I don't want you. Okay. All right, gang. Game 5, Pods. Yep, the Dodgers bowed out. They lost in the wild card game. All right, let me remove myself. Steve, I don't think, is here. So, no change there. Giants. San Fran is good to go, you say. One sec. This is the damn song that ends right there. You know, for a playlist that has 345 songs and you have it on shuffle, it doesn't shuffle good at all. Just saying. All right. Here we go. Game 5 here. San Diego trying to close this one out. Hello, Beards. No score through 1. Remember, game 5 games are going to be played tomorrow night unless the GMs decide they want to do it this evening, but I'm happy to do it tomorrow. No score here through 2. We are in the eMLB playoffs. We're doing it in eMLB Sportsnet fashion. We've been watching all of the American and National League Division Series tonight. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we will do a more in-depth look at these games developing. Right now, we're doing a little more quick format. San Fran will strike first. How do they do it? Danny Jansen grounded out. You had Fred Wilson get hit by a pitch. Then Dan King, that beast, gets a double, putting runners at second and third. Aaron Nixon will strike out, but Jean Carini, the community-created player, gets a single and scores 2 in that one to make it 2-0 through 3. Giants trying to force a Game 5. 2-1 Padres. Padres, it'll be a ground out for Bo Naylor. Yuna Kim got a single, then stole a base, but Asher Kim strikes out. 2 outs, runner at second. Tatis with a double will score Yuna and make it 2-1. Halfway through this one. Bottom of the 6th. Still 2-1. Oh, look who's out there. I totally spaced that Jandy Ronson started this game. I, for some reason, felt like he'd be a Game 5er. But good call here. Still 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. Ty Webb. That's all you get. Staying 2-1, Joel Connell comes in to relieve Ronson. Two Padres will tie it up. Holy crap, lots of walks. Reyes walks. Then Hosky gets hit by a pitch. Then a base on ball for Carlson. Bases loaded. They will strike out Matty Wallner. Then a single from Marco Luciano will advance everyone up 90 feet and ties it up at 2. Austin Franklin now out there. Top of the 9th. RJ Frere coming aboard. 2-2, bottom of the 9th. We'll go live. Michel Miliano comes in. Danny Jansen, JJ Vergara, Dan King are your bottom 3 of the order. A 2-1 count. He got a big fat no decision. Yes, he did. The 2-1. To left field, it gets down. Giants trying to stay alive. JJ Vergara. He's 0 for 1 in the series. A 3-2 pitch. Lifts it to right field. Not very deep. Well, not deep enough, we should say. Ramon Reyes makes the catch. 1 out. Dan King. 333 average this postseason. A home run, 3 RBI. Remember, he had 1 home run. And my commentator cursing us once again. First pitch. Nope. Runner's going, and he is dead to rights. Did someone tell Danny Jansen that he's got speed like Aaron Nixon or something and he bought it? The fuck was that? Was it a missed hit and run? It's on AI, yo. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what the frick was that? Why is a catcher trying to steal a base here in a 2-2 game? Somebody watched too many Dave Roberts, the steals in the ALCS, apparently. Christ. Meanwhile, Dan King will hit out to center. Side is retired. Extra we go, which means we'll go back to quick simming unless we have a lead in the top. We don't. To the 11th. Emiliano still out there. to the 12th. Chad Hawken now out there. 3-2 Padres. Oh boy. Padres solo home run. Marco Luciano. Aaron Ashby, the lefty, comes in. Denny Jansen, that speedster. The 1-0. To right field, Denny Jansen says, I do it all. You brought me here to run and steal. If he runs again, then what the F? Grounded to second for one, over to first. It's a double play. 2 outs now. Dan King, 2 for 4 tonight. A 3-2 pitch against Ashby. Swing and a miss, and it's all over. What a season for the San Francisco Giants, but they're gonna fall just short against the San Diego Padres. Well, this is a series. What the heck was Danny Jansen doing? Hi, I'm Danny Jansen. I'm the C.J. Abrams of catchers. No, you're not. Great season for the Giants, just falling short, but a great thing to work on. 10 hits on the day in 12 innings for the Padres. 3 hits for Asher Kim, 2 hits for Fernando Tatis, 2 for Marco Luciano with the big one, the 12th inning home run to win this series. Giants got a 2 for 5 day for Shamar Tennessee. He played pretty good in his spot. Danny Jansen, 2 for 4. What the hell was Danny Jansen doing?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Now I know Danny Jansen sang that song. Unbelievable. Anyway. All right. Let's show. Oh, you just see it. I'm just kind of like that. 7 innings for Jandy Ronson, 6 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2 and struck out 9. Florence Henderson trying to break out of her typecasting from starring in the Brady Bunch.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Now, definitely Eve Plum has a lot of Marsha in it. Boss battle. I don't think Sadier is here. Oh, it is Hanson. Okay. There are people that come in here and saying, what the frig is wrong with these people? I kill myself sometimes. Every time we do that, we're just making more and more fun at me. I blocked out again who I said it was. No, I didn't. I know I said Katy Perry. So, anyway. All right. We got separate game 5s. No, Diane Sawyer. All right. Well, I don't see Sadier here, so I don't want to do anything if someone's not here. And frankly, where it's 10:20, I'm kind of inclined to say, let's push off. Well, here's the problem. we can't advance. It has to be AL because the National League Game 5 is on a separate day. So you cannot, no choice for the National League no matter what. It has to be the American League if the Game 5 is played tonight. But again, Sadier's not here. I ain't doing anything. So we'll do a couple of Game 5s tomorrow. We can do it a little slower, but it'll be quicker. You know, it'll still be quicker than our traditional game of the day-night format. We're not going to do it that way. No, I completely understand. I thank you for that, but we're going to feature a couple awesome games. You've got Bradford and Knight in one, and it's looking like Lucas Gordon and Steve Randolph will go again in the other. Steve Randolph, who only had 2/3 of an inning and 5 runs with not one of them being earned allowed. So look at that. Martin Bradford's going to get to pitch in the pivotal Game 5. He will take on Maddox 2.0 himself and Ethan Knight. Should be fun. All right, gang. Hold on a sec. I want to see if she's still streaming. She is. She's funny as heck. I love supporting her. You go there and you kind of get picked on. She'll tell you, like, what are you doing following me? Or, you know, send her bits and subs and stuff. And she's quite humorous. So we're going to send a raid, because I can tonight, over to eWeaselbeth. Ewe, as we call her for short. She's quite funny. We'll go get it set up. Game 5s. Tomorrow night. Indians, Orioles, Cubs, Phillies. Win or go home. Winners of the National League will be waiting for the Padres. And then winners in the American League have the Astros coming up next. All right. With that, let's get on out of here. Thanks again, everybody. It's been a fun one, but back to the litter box. I'm going. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas know how to type better than I do. There's the raid. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate. You're looking at their victims. So next time, we'll find a new tape. Rewind. Dear God, we just got to get out of here, you know. Going over to Weaselbeth. Thanks, guys. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. How you think directs your life. See you soon.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
You jackass!